What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be taking photos of my clothes on a new background. If you're new to the channel, well, welcome. In that channel I am showing what it is to be an entrepreneur without the glamour, but just the nitty-gritty of the everyday grind that you need to go through to have a successful business. My business is not successful yet. I launched my company, which is a clothing line in fitness. It's fitwear. And I have my menswear released, t-shirts, tank tops, joggers and hats, like this hat right here. And right now I need to sell. I made some sales, I'm not happy with it. It's not enough. I need to make more sales so I can grow the company. On this channel, you see the journey of me building that company. So let's get to it. Alright, so today we're gonna take some photos. I wanna have a new background to take my photos on, and it's gonna be a wooden table that I have in my storage room where I have all my products, and I wanna use that as a visual for my photos. Every photo that I have on my website right now are very plain and maybe very perfect. It is my clothes laid out on a white table, which is then removed, the white background, then removed from the photo. So I can have a PNG for people who know what that means. And for those who don't, it's just a format in pictures and even design, if you design something yourself on Adobe Illustrator or Photoshop, when you don't need to have a background. So for example, you make a logo. On that logo, it's just a logo, like my logo, my YA, for my yoked apparel. I don't want that sometimes to be with any background. I just want the logo. And then I put that logo on some other design and you just see the logo, and in the background, you see the previous background. You don't see the background of my logo. I hope this is clear. So that's why I'm talking about PNGs. Anyway, those pictures that I have on my website and social media so far are very bland, very perfect, very modern, and I want to get some more character with it. So let's get to taking new photos. Okay, so I just took photos of everything. I did my joggers, I did my t-shirts, my tank tops, my hats, everything on that wooden table. I'm very happy with the look. I tested a lot of different exposure for my photos. I'm gonna upload everything on my computer and see what I like. I'm going to have a different image for the brand, which is something that I have to be cautious about because I know that my brand is very urban. It's destined to target urban people that work out, that are active, and that want to be classy and have good quality clothes. And this looks really good, I think, but gives a different idea of the brand. Right now, I need to sell. So I wouldn't say that I'm desperate yet, but I need to sell. So I need to find ways. Let me see, let me test, let me see how it goes. I think it's a good visual anyway. But you can tell that I'm worried about the image of the brand being very urban and like concrete. I do like wood, but the way it's laid out here looks very rustic. So go on the computer, edit if I need to the photos, put it on the website, definitely do some ads with it on Instagram and Facebook, and see how it goes. See what kind of interaction I have with the people, with the viewers. If I have more sales, I do hope so. If I get more likes on those ads, I'm just gonna try to see how people interact with those ads, and I'm gonna target the same kind of people that I did before. I'm gonna put the same budget for my ads. So I'm trying to change only one variable, and that would be the photos, because the budget is the same and the target is the same. I'm gonna do the same kind of text at the bottom of the ad with a coupon, with a discount code. So everything the same, one variable changes, and that would be the photos. Let's go onto the computer. Okay, I am getting super tired in my eyes to look at all those photos, and right now I'm trying to color correct some of them. That's a bad surprise, but I need to do some work on that. I've been doing that for hours. I need to have a break for my eyes. I'm not even happy that I'm using a light bulb right now. When you do some color correction, you really want to be in an artificial lighting and have a white background. That's why I have a white everything around me, like the wall. So I don't want to be technical, but it's not ideal what I'm doing now, because I can tell on the camera right now the hue of my light bulb is a little yellowish, which is not good. So I'm gonna get a break. I'm gonna get some food, and I'll get back to that. But that gives you an idea. What you see right here on the screen, I don't know if it's true to what you can see on the lens, but that gives you the layout of what it is, with the wooden table in the back. So it's gonna look interesting. I'm happy with the photos. Just need to get some work done on it. And I am back. Let's do it. Alright, so it is 10:40 p.m. now, and I spent hours on those photos, but I'm very happy with the result. You might be able to see on the screen right now, but every thumbnail for every product, menswear and hats that I have this wooden table background on everything. And as opposed to just have an overhead for every product. So before, that was a PNG. For people who don't know what that means, This is an extension of a file PNG that you can save without a background, with a transparent background. So let's say you take pictures on a uniform background. It can be white, like I did, but it can be green, it can be black, it can be blue, it can be any color. It's uniform, and you remove it. It could be not uniform, but then it's a lot of work to remove it from the picture on Photoshop afterwards. So you remove that background, and you just have your product, the outline of your product, and nothing around. That's what I used to have. I felt that was a very, very clean look, but now, thinking back, I'm like, this is very boring. It is very bland, and there is no character to it. So what I did now, it's a very different look, but I think I like it right now. Who knows what I'm gonna think 2 weeks from now, is everything is with this background. It's really, the wood gives something very nice, I think, and I'll make it work. I'll let it work a little bit and see if it does work. What I'm gonna do now is, with those exact same photos, I'm gonna run Facebook ads on Facebook and Instagram. I don't wanna contradict myself because I said I would just do Instagram. Let's see what I do. For real and for sure, it's gonna be Instagram ads. I don't know yet if I'm gonna do some Facebook ads at the same time on my Facebook manager, but Instagram ads definitely, with those photos, which I think look very appealing. And one thing that I want to do, I want to run different ads. I don't want to run one ad with a carousel of 10 pictures. I might do carousels, but I'm not so sure right now. I want to try something new. I want to try one ad, one photo, small budget. Another ad, one photo, small budget, as opposed to one ad of 10 photos, which is the maximum photos you can have on an ad on Instagram right now, for $100. I'd rather have 10 ads. I don't know if I'd rather have, but I want to try to have 10 ads, one single photo each of them, $10 per ad per day, as opposed to one ad of 10 photos for $100 a day. If you follow what I'm saying, for the same exact expense, I'm gonna have different visuals for different people. I want to see how it goes, because when you target the same people, all right, because I need to figure it out at the same time. $100 for one ad of different photos for 25 years old to 35 years old who like this and that. You make the exact same, you target the exact same group, 25 to 35 male who like this and that, the exact same thing, for $10, one photo, and then another ad for the exact same, I missed the word, the target people that you wanna show the ad. The exact same people for $10 again, and you do that 10 times. I don't know if it's gonna be always the same people that will see my 10 ads, or if they're gonna see two or three ads of me, and then I'm gonna have a bunch of people that will see my ads. I am not clear. I'm targeting 25 to 35 males who like weightlifting, all right? And I put one ad, a carousel of 10 pictures for $100 a day. So it's gonna target X amount of people. Now, I am making an ad for the exact same audience, that's the word I was looking for, of 25 to 35 male who like weightlifting, and I put $10 on that ad with one photo. I make another ad with a different photo, but everything's the same, $10. And I do that 10 times. I don't know if I'm gonna hit the same X amount of people, which would mean that one person sees only one of the 10 ads. Or if I'm gonna target and show my ad to X divided by 10, so a tenth, and all those people are gonna see my ad 10 times, which is a different ad, a different photo, but it's very repetitive, so it can be boring for them. It's too much. It's not, you don't want to brainwash to that point, I think, because then you can be pissed off that ad, and you got the option on Instagram to not see the ad again. And I don't want people to really feel this way about my brand. Or, by running those 10 ads, does it mean that one person is gonna see it, like they're gonna see ad number 1, number 5, and number 8, and that's it? They're not gonna see number 1 through 10, which means that I'm gonna target an audience that could be X, or that could be a third of X, but not a tenth of X. And I hope you follow what I'm saying. I don't want one person to see 10 times an ad slightly different, because I think it's too much. I'm very happy if they see it 2 or 3 times, so they can see a t-shirt and then a tank top and then some joggers or a hat, or 2 t-shirts and 1 tank top, different colors. But I don't want them to see like every single color and every single product. It's just like it's gonna be annoying to them. So I think I'm clear now. So what I need to do now is I'm gonna run ads. So Facebook Manager. Okay, so I am done with the photos. I edited my photos, I posted them on my websites, and I created ads. The ad that I created on for one of my Instagram account, because of the 2 accounts, for the French market and the other one for the international market. On the French market, I made a split A/B test, which is something that Facebook Ads Manager provides you to try. So when you have 2 ads and you want to see which one is going to perform the best, most of the time it would be just one difference between the 2, and you just want to see that difference, if it changes anything, and if it does, in what way, just to gain experience for the future and get better over time with your ads. So what I did is I have exactly two ads, very similar. The only difference is the photo. It's 1 photo per ad. It's not a carousel. It's not a video. Just 1 photo per ad. One photo is a t-shirt with those cool shots that I did today, and the other one is a pair of joggers. That's the special limited edition that would be for the French win for the Soccer World Cup, which makes sense because the market is the French market. The t-shirt though is not a limited edition, so that's just for everybody. So I'm gonna try that. I spent a lot of time in front of that computer, in front of the screen, to edit my photos to make them good. Some of them needed some color correction for some reason. The wood in the background wasn't so great, so I spent some time on that. But this is done. This is on the website. This is not on my Instagram account yet. I'm gonna just drop it, little by little. It's great content for me. I'm happy that I got that for now. And that's about it for today. So it is late. It's almost 1 a.m. I just got some food and I just wanted to finish that video. So I'm gonna go to bed now. The ads are running. I'm gonna run them for 4 days. The split A/B test is gonna run. For the American market, I have 10 ads which are all similar, and I didn't do the A/B test. I'm gonna do it later on. There is no real reason for it. I just want to experience a bunch of things. On those 10 ads, I have $10 per ad per day and a different photo, exact same text and exact same audience. Let's see how it works. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if I make some sales. I want to make some sales on the yoked.net and not just on yoked.fr. So far, if I don't count people that I know, I made just one sale on yoked.net, and that was in the next 12 hours, I think, of launching the website. And with the ads, Instagram ads, that's how the person found my website, obviously. And then on the French website, very interesting, I have 9 sales. Such a smaller market, and I have 9 sales for the French websites. And I would say, so far, I seem to be selling from Friday night to Monday morning, local time in France. That seems to be what's happening. But I'm gonna go in depth, and I'm gonna do another video where I go in depth in all the numbers of my reach and who went to my website, how many people went on the website, how many checked the products, everything that I did before. I'm gonna re-update everything in the next couple of days. Yep. So I'm gonna go to bed now. It's late, and tomorrow I'm gonna be working on some designs because I am working with a new factory. It's a brand new, like, very different project for my clothes. So it's not making content, it's making products. Yeah, so I see you there.